Alright guys, welcome in. Got the NFL DFS video here for you. 9 to 5 Sports, Finn Dawson. Let's get it started. Going to be starting off with quarterback spot here. Jared Goff is just in a nice, easy spot going against that San Francisco defense that has given up 2.8 touchdown passes per week. I really do like that. You know, you look at Jared Goff's average too so far. It's been around 23 DK points, so I think that's going to be more of the same. Now, he hasn't looked good recently. You could say that's because of his top targets going out in Brandon Cooks and Cooper Kupp. I just think that Denver defense is good, and that Seattle defense isn't as bad as people think it is. So really not, a bad option there at the top tier, but I don't think you have to go there. You look at Carson Wentz here. It's only 6K going against the Carolina Panthers. Now, the Carolina Panthers have given up 2 touchdowns in each of their last 4 games. Look at what Carson Wentz has done his last 3 games, ever since he's been back pretty much. Now, the first game against Indy, we kind of give him a pass since it was his first game back from the injury. But ever since then, he's had, averaging 24 DK points. So I don't mind him as a play. You look at Cam Newton here. I mean, it's tough to not like what he has done. He hasn't had below 18 DK points yet. Pretty much a safe cash option for you. He's averaging 24 DK points, and I do think going against this Philly defense, you can definitely exploit that matchup. Now, Baker Mayfield here, going against Tampa Bay. Obviously, they're the worst defense against the pass or against quarterbacks. They've given up 28 DK points per game to quarterbacks. So really just hard to not play him in this matchup. Even if he gets you only 20 DK points, that's still hitting value. That's still not bad. You could go with Joe Flacco if you want. I'm not going to go with Baker actually just yet. I think I'm going to go with Cam right now. This is the cash build that I'm building right now. Let's go to running back spot here. Now, I think it's going to be easy to just lock and load Todd Gurley. He's going against that San Francisco defense that has given up 26 points against running backs, so I don't mind him. Zeke, I really want to fit in there. It's been tough to. Washington can get gashed. They've given up 22 points against the running back. He's averaging pretty much that, so I think that's a safe play for him to get that. Now, I'm going to plug him in there right now, but I want to touch on some other options. Look at Sony Michel. You want to try to get a running back nowadays that gets at least 18 touches. Now, he's been getting way over that. Look at his rushing attempts. That's over the ceiling there. Going against that Chicago team that I do think that they'll beat up, so I don't mind him. I want to fit him in there as well, but it's just a little harder. Now, Corey Clements, I don't mind him as well. I do think he is the best back in Philadelphia. He didn't get those touches that I want, but, he does get the production there. You look at that. He's been over 10 DK points each of the last 3 games that he has played. Tariq Cohen, not a bad option as well. This is another plus matchup for him going against New England in a game that they should be down. He has had over 16 touches each of the last 2 weeks, so I don't mind him as an option. Then Peyton Barber, if you think he's going to get over 10 DK points, which he really should, going against Cleveland, he had a really good week last week. He got involved in the passing game again. Then you just plug and play him. That's a nice, easy value play if you believe in that. Let's go to receiver here, though. Adam Thielen, you just kind of want to lock and load him in there. He's just been a beast. And also, you look at the Jets, they just get beat up against slot receivers. Just an easy spot for him. Another team that gets beat up against slot receivers, Julian Edelman here, going against the Chicago Bears. I really do like that play. Can't fit him into my build, though. Let's go down to Jermaine Kearse. This is another easy plug and play. Quincy Enunwa is most likely going to be out. That just makes me want to play him. Now, T.Y. Hilton, I do believe he's going to be out as well, which makes me just want to go with Chester Rogers. Look at what he's done. I mean, it's just tough to avoid him. He hasn't seen under 10 targets since T.Y. Hilton's been out, and he hasn't seen under 14.5 DK points since he has been out. Just a nice, easy play for me as well. Let's plug him in there, but I want to touch on one more real quick. Robert Woods going against San Francisco. Now, they're saying that Robert Woods could operate out of the slot a little bit more since Cooper Kupp's out. Not a bad play as well. I do like that option, but let's go with Rodgers in there for now. Now, tight end, really, the only one I'm looking at is either Zach Ertz or David Njoku here. Just in that really easy matchup. I just like this matchup, and, he's been trending upwards. Baker Mayfield has been targeting him a lot. So you look at those targets, that's over 10 a game in the last 3 targets. So, I'm going to be plugging and playing him. Defense, let's touch on it real quick. I just don't see why you don't go with the Saints here. They've been really good each of the last 2 games. They haven't been giving up many points, 19 and 18 the last 2 weeks. Now, those were easy matchups. I'm not giving Joe Flacco that much respect, so I think I'm going to go with the Saints. But you could also go with the Buffalo Bills here. Not horrible. Or you could just pay up if you want to. That's up to you. Now, see, that leaves us with not enough money. So I do think we have to go down from Zeke to Sony. And then that creates a flex option of 5K And that brings us down to a kind of tougher spot for us. I wish we could get up to Tyler D. Cohen, like I mentioned. Can't do that. So that leaves us to go with Corey Clement. Really not a bad lineup. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, though. Like I said, let's get those comments going in the comment section. Really want to create a conversation in the comment section, whether that's on Twitter or YouTube. Feel free to ask away. Let's get those conversations going. Let's get that bankroll built. Let's get those green screens going. Let's have a good week. Thanks.